Welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most people. Some judgment I reach Jamaica, I see. God almighty. Yo, some serious judgment I reach yard, you know. Some serious judgment I reach yard, you know. This morning, right, I woke up and I'm scanning through the news and stuff, and I see where it says Montague said that devil worshipping altars were found and all these things. Me skip past it because, you know, it's SouFLoTV. I'm saying to myself, anything you worship outside of Christianity or white Jesus in Jamaica, majority of the time, them call it obia, voodoo, devil worship, all these things. So I brushed it off. I brushed it off as people are set up them altar, you know, Pocomania, them thing there, and the Comina, them have them altar and them, you know me, I say you make your sacrifices rare. If it's not that on their agenda, their Christian agenda, then it's deemed as devil worship. Me, I look for the thing like something like that. Boom, somebody send this, come give me. Then like 50 people sent it to me, so I had to do this video. I just got out of work. I couldn't even wait. Me pull over up on the side of the road for do that one here phone. Watch this. The whole embalming fluid talk. Anybody who don't want to tune in and listen to SouFLoTV, you see? Or when you tune in with your disrespect because I'm enlightening my people, me no business with you know. From now on, if the message is not for you, then it's just not for you. I'm not gonna argue with anybody. Me not try argue with nobody and cuss and fight with nobody in order to save them. Those who want to be saved and those who the message is for, they will be saved and they will know how to navigate and sidestep the madness. My people, let me tell you something. It's some serious stuff, this. Embalming fluid. Embalming fluid. When the rascal youth them go on embalming fluid, you see? I've been living in America, in the United States of America, and I've traveled to pretty much all parts of the USA within the time I've been living here, the years I've been living here. For enough of you who don't know, you can pretty much say I grew up between Jamaica and the USA, right? Watch me. Me say people upon embalming fluid take gunshot and still run. Go lift up the man where I shoot them. Took gunshot, pow, 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 to the body. Fatal shots that they later died from. But in the moment of taking the shots, that embalming fluid had them feeling like superhuman and gave them enough strength to pick up the person that was shooting them and slam the person upon them head. You hear what I'm saying to you? This embalming fluid, I've seen a real thing, me I tell you, you know. Me say police use taser. 3-4 police tasering one person. Taser that fling down a normal person with one bzzz. This a person take taser, stun gun, and gunshot and still moving off of embalming fluid. Embalming fluid, that stuff will make people strip themselves naked and run down the street. Make people strip themselves naked and climb pole and sex the pole. I'm talking about a light pole. So, when we were discussing earlier in other videos I've done recently about the kind of killings that are going on in Jamaica, I may have said to you, say, no, them youth here depend something else. Nobody now smoke ganja again. Them people are depend, them youth are depend something different, right? And see what I talk about now. And when I did the video where I was talking about, look at the doggone funeral homes, because nobody does business. Nobody take their money and go open no business in order for the business to fail. Anybody open a business, them are going to do things to make the business succeed. Alright? Politicians involved in a funeral home business, secret investors, I don't know. These are things I've been told. Right? Politicians involved in prisons in the United States of America, that is facts. That's something I know. Them go arrest people for nothing. Them Trump charges, plant things on people so you get years in prison just so they can keep their business going. Now, when the story come out today, in the Star, may I read it, right? Or was it the Loop, or a bunch of different places have it. But embalming fluid, them call it leak. Them call it wet. in California, a lot of gangsters or so-called gangsters, what we call gang bangers then, because you banging. Banging means you a shooter. You shooting. You shooting at the ops, the opposition. Most of the time when they're gonna run a mission, right? They burn some wet. Wet is the embalming fluid. And for those of you who don't know what embalming fluid is, people, it's the stuff that you use to preserve a dead body until funeral day. So it keep the human body looking somewhat normal until funeral day. That way we can have an open casket. You know, when somebody dead Monday, but them not buried till the next Monday, and them dep on ice for 14 days and not just ice, embalming fluid and everything else dead to make the person. So that stuff is what they're smoking in Jamaica now. It come to light. Along with other things, of course. Now I'm sure them dep on everything else, right? Percocet, whatever else, but that embalming fluid, that's something where serious. You have some drugs will slow you down and you can't complete them kind of mission here. Then you have drugs that speed you up and make you do demonic things, like go in a house, shut up everybody, slash all the throat them in the house, to include a like a 6-year-old throat. Just bust the baby throat and gone about your business, right? It's come to light now that this is what they're smoking. According to the story I was reading, the Don them buy it from guess who? The funeral homes. Wow. From the funeral homes. So right there, so the funeral home is not only there to receive the dead, prepare the dead for funeral and collect your money for that service, but they're also instrumental now in actually making sure that dead bodies come into the funeral home. You see what I'm saying? So why the hell would the funeral home be selling embalming fluid to the Don them or to the people them in our street where buy it? Eh? And this is the story goes on to say that what they done them do, the gangsters them do, them roll a cigarette in it, them wet up a cigarette with it or a spliff with it, leave it in the sun, make it dry, and this is what they give to the youth them. Make the youth them smoke it before the youth them go do a mission, go do a killing, send them go do killing and robbery and them things there, right? Now you wonder why the youth them so cool and is not shoot and run. Any little idiot can pull a trigger upon a gun. But I told you before, it takes someone of a different meditation to actually hold a human being, especially a baby or an elderly person. Beat in an elderly person's head, bash out them brains, right? Or hold a baby and slice a throat. You're on something, and here is the answer, or a part of the answer at least. See, when deaths happen in Jamaica, you have autopsy, right? I'm sure these autopsies are showing that this young person was found with 4 different drugs in them system. Alcohol, marijuana, Percocet, and baby, ray ray, whatever the hell was found in their system. I want to know if the government is not receiving reports of these autopsies, and if they cannot go back if these autopsies are being truthful, or the doctors that are doing these autopsies work hand in hand with the funeral homes that sell the embalming fluid, therefore they're able to say, nope, don't put that in an autopsy because it's going to trace back to we. I saw. People, I want you to go on YouTube and type in Big Lurch. I'm going to close this video out with this. Big Lurch is the rapper that some years ago in California opened up his female girlfriend, wife, partner, opened up her body, cut her open, and was seen running down the street with her intestines in his hands, eating it, and nyama her tripe. Another youth, nyama off a man's face. Could you imagine being attacked in public and somebody just hold your hand and start bite your face? And completely bite off your nose. Start bite your eye, nyam bite out your eye. I beat you and I punch you till you drop on the ground. and stay there and name your face till police and paramedics come and draw them off of you and they're fully blooded. This is the power of this embalming fluid stuff. So check it. Go look up Big Lurch if you don't believe me. And if you can't spell Big Lurch, just type into YouTube or Google the rapper that ate his girlfriend's intestines. Big Lurch. It's SouFLoTV, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your comment in the comment section below. We're going to talk about this some more later. The killer them. And there are no gangsters. There are some punk-ass, friggin' scaredy-ass people that need to be high on something in order to go out of their right mind and kill people. Okay? Them are no gangster. Gangster no move, so. You hear that? When you see the Italian mafia and mob rolling out, or even the African mafia and mob rolling out, you're talking about well-dressed men that are well-educated, right? And well-organized, and well-family oriented, and they actually are about business. That's gangster. Right? Them are no gangster. I'm out, man. Peace.